Preparing for Tinubu's 10 years tenure. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got to your earrings this morning. As a headline for this morning says, Preparing for Tinubu's 10 years tenure. We have it that on Monday, 35 lawmakers from the Nigerian House of Representatives had a press briefing to announce 6 out of 5 constitutional draft bills they were proposing to reform Nigeria, among other things. The group of lawmakers are pushing for a single 6-year tenure or for the office of the president and the state governor. The group, led by Ikenja Ogeshinyere, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) lawmaker representing Idahoto Federal constituency of Imo State, refer to themselves as the reformers, announcing the reform. The reformers said they are seeking a change in the law to allow electoral issues from an election to get sorted at the tribunal before a new presidency of governor is sworn in. This means you cannot swear in Bola Tinubu as president while Peter Obi is still in court, as was the case in the 2023 election. In addition to this, they are also proposing that the country elect two vice presidents, one from the north and the other from the south. The first vice president will be from wherever the president is from, while the second vice president will be from the other region. For context, if the president is from the southwest, the first vice president will be from the south, while the second vice president will be from the north. Both vice presidents will have the status of a federal minister. Hence, any state producing a vice president cannot produce another minister. The lawmakers are also proposing a zonal rotation of presidents and gubernatorial tickets within the country. In other words, if the president, as of the time the law is made, comes from the southwest, the next president will come from the northeast, northwest, or north central. Another that northern president the and After that northern president, the next one will come from the southeast or south south. But simply after the southwest produce a president, the presidency rotates within the other 5 geopolitical zones over the next 30 years before coming back to the southwest. At the state level, the governorship ticket will also rotate between the senatorial zone within the state. So for Kogi and Benue states, the governor will always be from certain regions. Ditto for all other states. Electoral reforms. The lawmakers are seeking the addition of IREV or a directive of it to the legal framework around elections. They are also proposing that all elections, guber presidentials, LGAs, and National Assembly be held on the same day. This, according to them, is to ensure an uptick in voter turnout while reducing the cost of elections and saving time. They also propose that all pre-election matters must be sorted by law 30 days before the election to ensure that the election petition tribunal does not have to deal with pre-election issues such as the candidacy of a politician standing in an election. But their new proposal, politicians who lose the election can sue the returning officer, not necessarily INEC, for wrong announcement of results. If found guilty, the electoral officer will be jailed for 7 years without the opinion of a fine. Goodluck Jonathan tried this. As I say about Nigeria, we are a country on auto repeat. Whatever you see today has been happened before in July, and whatever you see today has happened before in July 2011. Former President Goodluck Jonathan called for constitutional amendment to allow the president and governor run for a single 6-year tenure. At the time, Jonathan's spokesperson Rubia Abati said the president's move was born out of patriotic zeal after a painstaking study and believed that the constituency guaranteed 2 terms for president and governors is not helping the focus of governance and institutionalization of democracy at the stage of our development. Jonathan's proposal was rejected on the basis the assumption that he was attempting to elongate his term as president. The bill died a natural death. Enter Tinubu's 10 years tenure. I had a quick profile of the 15 frontline lawmakers pushing this reform agenda and found that they were indeed from the three major parties, the PDP, the APC, and the Labour Party. So this is a multi-party affair, unlike the Jonathan year, that this is not an exclusive bill. For now, that is not all, but what I can say concerning this headline, which says here, They are preparing for Tinubu's 10 years tenure. And before I move on, don't forget, if you're not part of the team, don't forget to tap that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and leave a like on this video to get more updates concerning this in the nearest future. Okay, it says preparing for Tinubu's 10 years tenure. My own my own my own expression to this is no. I'm not wishing 10 years tenure for this man, because you can see the problem that we are facing right now. And why does the minister, the House of Representatives, want to change the tenure of Nigeria for presidency at this time? Why at this time, when Jonathan called for that thing? Why was it um why was it dismissed? They didn't agree for Jonathan's own, because they think that Jonathan was trying to prolong his term as presidency. But now that their godfather is the president, now that they're bringing a bill to bring 6 years, meaning that if Tinubu does 4 years now, the next if he later gets re-elected in the 2027 election, that will be 6 years. That is another 10 years for Tinubu. Look at them now; they are the ones who wants to prolong their godfather's reign as president, and that is not good in any way. No, 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 no. And according to the comments, Elisha Olasomi says, who are those who wants to give him 10 years? Those are the House of Reps. They want to give him 10 years so they can benefit under him. And if you all can understand me. And Olugbenga says that General Abubakar Abdulsalam's statement must not be ignored. Yes, that statement must not be ignored, meaning that if crisis persists more than one day, the government are involved. You can see what the House of Rep are doing right now. They are causing another crisis that may happen in the nearest future of Nigeria. They are the one destroying this country slowly, because they know that by doing this, if if the poor are getting poorer, the rich, they are getting richer. And I don't want that ever. How would Tinubu be collected 10 years? No, 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 no. The constitution says 4 years, and 4 years to be. 4 years it to be. I don't think they don't even have the right to change something like that. That's not, it's not as if Nigeria is a monarch country where they use king and queen. No, 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 no. 4 years is 4 years. They should not change something like that. If they change it, they want to prolong the term of Tinubu by doing that. They should not change it. And two vice presidents. What for? What for? Nigeria, I don't even understand this country anymore. I swear to Almighty God, I don't understand this country. Seriously. What do you guys think? Let me see your comment below in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then